1 year ago today, December 19th, we were supposed to get on a plane and fly to France. As you know, I found out I had cancer. It has been a momentous year. Thank you for journeying with us.
Yes, thank you.
So we just got back. We spent a week traveling around North Africa, meeting with people, a week and a half traveling around France, Marseille, Montpellier, the Paris region. We were back for 4 days, and then I spent 10 days in Oregon meeting with ministry partners, with friends, loved ones, and then got back here last Friday, had a CAT scan. It was the 6-month CAT scan since at the end of chemo, and we had our results this morning, and the results are, we have good news and we have uncertain news. And before we tell you that, takeaways from the trip to North Africa and France.
Well, in North Africa, people are very welcoming, very nice. We felt really welcome, and a lot of needs there.
Those spiritual needs, physical needs, yeah.
In France, again, we felt really welcome. The church
it was our Quebecer accent, well, Martine's Quebecer accent.
In the church in Pont-au-Combo, people welcomed us in their church.
The team there, what you're doing is impressive.
We had Thanksgiving there. It was very fun.
The World Venture team was great. Laughed a lot.
Yeah, and in Montpellier, great things are happening there, and great needs all over France. But with God's help, we can make it work.
Right, wherever we would end up. If we ended up in North Africa or France or whatever, we absolutely. 2 years ago, I was really impressed with what churches are doing and what people are doing in France, in parts of North Africa, responding to all of these issues, Islam, Christianity issues, refugee issues, immigrant issues, whatnot, and the gospel-centered response really impressed me 2 years ago, and it did on this trip as well. But on this trip, I almost felt overwhelmed. I was really impacted by the magnitude of the need. The fact that we have, literally hundreds of millions of people, and most of them have never opened a Bible. They just don't have access to the gospel and what that is. And that was pretty overwhelming to me on this particular trip. So we came back and we're thinking, all right, we have data, we can make a decision, next steps. And we wanted to wait until this CAT scan. We had results. So we found out that number one, good news is lymphoma's gone, still gone. Praise God for that. No cancer. Good. Number two, we found out that I have something wrong with my liver. And so I've been referred to a liver specialist. I'm going to go soon, the next few days, hopefully, and then even possibly have a biopsy at that point and find out what in the world is going on with my liver. And my doctor, my oncologist, Dr. Burke, he recommended, we talked kind of through our life situation, he said if it was him, he'd hold off on any major life decisions until we find out what is going on with my liver. So, really frustrating. Over the last year is the first time in my life I've had to consider health issues like this. So now we've got to wait and find out what's up with that in the next couple of weeks, hopefully have a response to that, and go through that hopefully before the end of the year for insurance issues. So thank you for journeying with us.
Thank you.
Please pray with us, and we will let you know as soon as we know regarding what's going on with my liver and then next steps. Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you soon.